So kita dah belajar on how to write the part 1 for paper 2 writing. Okay, so today we will learn on how to write for the part 2. Okay, so do you remember what is part 2 for paper 2? Okay, so kalau part 1 dia macam respon terhad, which is limited. It means that you need to write in a format. Okay, for part 2, we have a different stories here. Okay, for part 2, you need to write, for form 1, you need to write at least 90 words. Okay, markah dia sama dengan part 1, 20 marks. Okay, but for part 2, if you look at here, dia ada note expansion. Okay, which is dia bagi you a mind map. Okay, ada title and 3 bubbles of mind map. So you need to write your ideas. Okay. So how to write this email? How to write this essay? Okay, bukan email lah. Email for part 1. Okay, for your essay ni, dekat bubbles ni, okay, teacher ajar, my students, you need to write your ideas dekat setiap bubble tu. Tulis dekat bubble tu. Okay. So, kalau dia tanya what is your favorite, you tulis favorite activity on the weekend. So, you just write there. Maybe you like to going for a run, or you want to write gardening or cooking, or any other else. Okay, apa-apa jenis aktiviti yang you pernah buat. Okay, and then whom do you share the activity with? So, you just write there. Tulis dekat situ. Okay, with family ke, or friends ke, siblings ke, okay. And why do you enjoy it? So, kalau persoalan why, okay, my tips is, dekat why tu you cerita maybe 2 to 3 reasons. 2 ke 3 sebab kenapa you suka buat benda tu. As example, you suka cooking. So, you tulis dekat situ your idea. Cuba fikir, kenapa suka memasak? Kan you tulis dekat situ. Conteng je dekat bubble tu. Okay. So, kalau teacher aja student teacher, kalau kosong dia punya bubble tu, siap lah. Okay. Kena ada disiplin. You need to plan. You need to draft your essay first before you write dalam bentuk karangan. Okay. So, how to write this essay? Okay. So, first of all, macam teacher kata tadi, okay, use the 5W1H method. Okay. You tanya yourself. Kalau you kata, alamak teacher panjang sangat lah nak tulis sampai 90 words. Okay, so sebenarnya 90 words tu tak panjang mana kalau you boleh guna idea macam ni. Kalau you rasa alamak tak tahu nak tulis apa lah teacher. So, you guna 5W1H ni. You tanya when, bila I cook kalau weekend ni. Kan? Ataupun where do you cook? Dekat mana awak memasak ni? Okay, so that nanti you punya essay tu you boleh cerita dengan cantik. Bila you buat, dengan siapa, dekat mana. Okay? And then, the second tips is use simple sentences. Okay, kalau macam student teacher ajar untuk guna ayat-ayat yang simple sahaja. Tak perlu use bombastic words ke yang you sendiri tak reti nak eja, tak perlu. Just use simple sentences. Okay, keep your sentence short and clear. Okay, kalau you rasa you pun tak boleh nak tulis, tak boleh nak eja, tak payah. Just write a simple sentence and use common vocabulary. Tak perlu kan macam tadi teacher kata, you nak guna perkataan yang menarik-menarik kan. Contoh, you nak tulis impressive, but you can't even spell impressive, so tak perlu. Or you want to write fantastic, tapi you pun tak reti nak eja fantastic, it's okay. Nak eja tu nanti waktu buat latihan dalam kelas, you try open the dictionary, try tulis waktu tu. But in exam, you want to answer the question, you want to write your essay, make sure you write the words only you know je, tak perlu you nak mereka sendiri perkataan tu. Okay. Kalau you tahu perkataan happy, fun, good, play, nice, playground, okay lah. Tapi kalau you tak yakin dengan ejaan tu, ingat my tips. Tak yakin, jangan tulis. Okay. So, how to start your essay? Kadang ada student teacher tanya, teacher macam mana nak tulis? Kan, you tenung je bubble map tu. Macam mana nak tulis essay ni? Okay, untuk part 2 ni yang bestnya, because you can write anything. You can express yourself. You boleh cerita pengalaman you sendiri. Sebab dia respon terbuka. Maksudnya you can write anything what you want. Gitu. Tapi still ada rules dia. Okay. Jangan tulis merapu-meraban. Okay. For essay part 2 ni, yang penting dia bila you tulis yang you tahu. Kalau dia tanya my favourite activity on the weekends, kalau you tulis nak tulis gardening ataupun cleaning the house ataupun riding a bike. Okay, because you pernah buat, you dah pernah buat dan you tahu, you boleh tulis. Tapi kalau you tulis, okay, my favourite activity on the weekends is hiking. Tapi you tak pernah pun pergi hiking. You tak pernah pun tengok video orang hiking ke. You tak pernah pun dengar cerita-cerita orang pergi hiking. Tapi you nak tulis tentang hiking. So dia tak best. Sebab you punya cerita, you punya essay tu bukan dari jiwa. Okay? Sebab you tak tulis dengan perasaan, dengan hati. You just tulis, saja-saja nak tulis. No. Untuk essay ni, tulis yang you rasa you ada knowledge dalam diri you. Yang you dah tahu. Yang you boleh muntahkan atas paper tu sebab you tahu you ada pengalaman. So that's why, kalau orang kata lah teacher, kalau macam tu sampai bila-bila saya tak ada pengalaman. Okay, if you want to know, you nak cari pengalaman dalam dunia ni bukan sekadar you kena buat benda tu baru you dapat pengalaman. Dengan membaca, okay, through reading. Dengan membaca, awak cari, baca mana-mana buku yang cerita tentang mendaki bukit ke, mendaki gunung, berkemah, memasak. You sendiri boleh rasa benda tu dan you boleh tuliskan satu hari nanti, kan? So that's why I said for Form 1 students, especially, tulis perkara yang you pernah buat sahaja. Jangan pandai-pandai nak tulis benda lain. Yang you tak pernah buat pun. Okay, so that's why you akan start sebab you tak pernah buat pun benda tu. So you tak tahu nak tulis macam mana. Okay? So, how to start your essay? Ayat pertama tu. So, my tips is, you tengok title dia, so that will be your first sentence in your essay. As example dekat sini, my favourite activity on the weekends. So, you start your essay dengan my favourite activity on the weekends is apa-apa. Okay? Kalau you tak ada idea sangat. Tapi kalau you ada idea, you nak cerita dengan ayat pertama tu yang bombastic dan sebagainya, it's up to you. Tapi teacher beritahu kalau you stuck. Tak tahulah teacher macam mana nak buat. Follow je my tips. Just use the sentence dekat title tu. Okay, so let's start. Okay, cuba buat. Write this essay. Okay, salin bubble ni. And then tulis your points, your ideas. And then try to write your essay. Okay, so for part 2, for paper 2, okay, English paper 2, okay, Form 1 until Form 3, your paper, you need to do in 1 hour. Okay, 1 jam. So, target, essay nak buat berapa minit? Part 2 nak buat email, nak buat berapa minit? And part 2 pun nak buat berapa minit? So, you tak lama sangat dekat email, sampaikan you nak buat yang bubble map essay ni pun, you buat, orang kata, tergocoh-gocoh, kan? So, rancang masa elok-elok untuk menjawab paper 2 ni. Okay, so, this is example of my essay. Okay, tepat-tepat 90 words. Okay, so let's read together. Okay, my favourite activity on the weekends is going for a run. I usually go running with my best friend. We talk, laugh, and enjoy our time together. The park is a quiet and beautiful place. I like to see the green trees and feel the fresh air. Running is good for my body and health. It also helps me feel happy and strong. After running, I feel ready for a new week. I think running is a fun, healthy, and easy activity to enjoy every weekend. Okay, so that's all from me. So I hope that you can slowly to have interest in learning English. Okay, apa yang tips teacher bagi ni sedikit sebanyak apa yang teacher sampaikan kepada anak-anak murid teacher, yang inilah teacher nak sharekan juga kepada anak-anak murid teacher yang lain juga. Okay, so semoga bermanfaat dan selamat maju jaya.